Welcome back to Flying Dutchman Cards. Got a couple things today. Got some TTM returns that we'll go through. Got 4 of them, which is awesome. And then I got a couple eBay purchases. So we'll do a little bit of mail first, and then we'll get into our TTM. So we'll start with this one. It's in here, a big envelope. They got an awesome Do Not Bend stamp that they've been using, which is awesome. So this is, pull this out here. So these are a couple of mini pennants. So I've been collecting these. A little bit of ding on there, that's okay. Yeah, I saw these pop up and snapped them up. Sent the guy an offer and he accepted. So we got Ricky Henderson and Don Mattingly. So yeah, so saw these and wanted to add them to the collection. So kind of cool. I'd previously had picked up the Kirby Puckett and Will Clark. And then I have Cal Ripken, Mark Grace, Darryl Strawberry, Robin Yount, and Nolan Ryan. So these were produced in 1989 design, and then in 90 they came out with these kind of decals or stickers or whatever you want to call them. So yeah, so cool. So that's the first pickup, just some mini pennants. So add those, awesome. And then the second one here, this is so I mostly get my addresses from Sports Card Forum, and they have their top 25 lists of kind of all-time signers. And so I found a card for a player that was on there, and I wanted to just get another one because it's a classic card, a Pacific card, and so I wanted to get another kind of vintage card to send to this guy. So got a Carl Erskine. So and this is 59 tops, and so I'm gonna send this off to him. So yeah, just picked this up. It's a couple bucks. Thought it'd be kind of fun to include in the return as well. So we'll get that for a future TTM video. So yeah, let's jump into our returns. So first up from Tampa, Florida, Tampa, St. Petersburg. It's always interesting to me, there's the Tampa Bay Rays. That Tampa Bay isn't a city, it's just actually a bay, and the two towns are Tampa and St. Pete. So yeah, I got a pretty good stack here. So let's see what we got. So let's turn it around. Got our index cards. So we have Dave Schmidt. Very cool. So he was a pitcher for the Expos. Played for the Orioles as well. I think I sent him a couple Orioles cards. So wanted to send this just with the powder blue Expos jerseys. Pretty awesome. So 91 score. And then 90 leaf. I think I only have like a pack of these. A pack's worth of cards of these, and so he was in there. So got that one. And then 90 tops traded. For some reason, I feel like I just like the traded set a little bit better because it's got this yellow on here, and they're kind of all the same. And then you got the bright backdrop there, so you see some of his stats. Pitch for the Rangers, Orioles, and Expos. And then 88 Donruss. Very nice. Oh, sweet. And then we got an 89 Donruss Diamond King. It's always awesome, just, like Dave Schmidt was the best player for the Orioles that year. I wonder how they kind of figured those out. Was it, you couldn't just have Cal Ripken every single year, or, Eddie Murray. I think they just kind of rotated him through. So very nice for that one. And then last but not least, we have our 89 tops. So cool. Got a little bit of the bleed action going on there, but yeah, nice portrait there. So cool. Got the dueling Orioles on his uniform, and then there. So very nice. Cool. So yeah, got 6 from Dave Schmidt. So very cool. Next one, I'm not quite sure. Oh, I think I figured that. This is Portland, Oregon. So we'll rip into this one. This one doesn't feel like it has any index cards. It's always a little bit of a bummer. Hopefully they don't get too beat up, but that's okay. So let us see what we got. Oh, I think I know who this is. This is Trevor Wilson. Very cool. And this is his 89 tops. So yeah, so he came up in 89 with the Giants. That's cool. He did 2020 on there. That's kind of fun. This was a cool one, I thought. So when they when they won the National League West, kind of a celebration. There's a awesome. Is that a telephone? Yeah, it's a telephone in the background. I was like, is that a coffee pot? Who knows what it is? But yeah, kind of a cool celebration here on this 90 upper deck. So that's a cool one. And then 91 tops. Kind of shows him pitching in action. I want to get an action shot there. And then at 90 tops with the pitching coach in the background. That's pretty awesome. And then the 91 score. So very cool. Yeah, so he was a lefty, pitched several years for the Giants, but yeah, so very nice. So yeah, he's just in Oregon, so not too far from me, so that's pretty cool. So got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from Trevor. Thank you for those. And then next one here is from Orlando, Florida. So I got 2 Floridas. See what we got. So we do have an index card. Let's see what we can do the slow reveal. So we have, let's see who we got. Nice. Pat Neshek. So I got this in a box of a pack of Heritage that I opened, obviously, because it's from here. And that was the first Pat Neshek card I had, and I was like, I got to send this off to him because he's kind of legendary TTMer, current player, and he collects autographs. He has his own like Twitter, Twitter account that just talks about cards, which is pretty cool. So very cool. So he's also on the list of top 25. I think he's normally like 1 or 2 just for guys that sign all the time. So awesome to add to him to the collection. And also he's rocking some sweet shades. So very cool. That's an awesome one. So kind of glad to, it's kind of fun to, kind of get the big guns out of the way. Just because they're kind of every collection needs a Pat Neshek. So he's a cool submariner as well, kind of sidearm. So I have quite a few of them, with Terry Leach and a couple other guys too that are kind of awesome. So, okay, last one here. I'm assuming this is from Maine. Southern Maine, something like that. So we will see what we got. So we have, cool. So this is Bob Tewksbury. So I feel like there's guys that I'm, some players that just kind of stand out when I see that they sign, and he was definitely one of them. I remember, him pitching and, him just kind of being a journeyman, part of his career growing up. But so wanted to send out to him. So got a 90 tops traded again on the cool white cardstock. I think this is my dad actually had the 90s traded set. So, and then we got our 91 upper deck with the turtleneck. Very cool. Leave a comment below if you rocked turtlenecks. I know I did back in the day. And then 92 score. Very nice. The road uni there. And then last but not least, 92 upper deck. So got the portrait or the landscape card there. So very nice. I got another one of them pitching there. So Cool. So yeah, Bob Tewksbury. So yeah, we'll do our recap here real quick. So we got 6 from Dave Schmidt, and then 5 from Trevor Wilson, 1 from Pat Neshek, which is super legit, and then yeah, 4 from Bob Tewksbury. And got our mail. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.